And welcome back, YouTube. This is Buster here with another video. Today, I'm here to share with you my Xbox 360 Prey Limited Collector's Edition Showcase. This game was released in the mid-2000s, developed by Human Head Studios, produced by 3D Realms, and published by 2K Games. This was a game. It's essentially a first-person shooter. Just to give you a quick synopsis, at the beginning of the game you're abducted by a group of aliens, you and pretty much your family. You're trying to rescue your girlfriend and your other family members. And along the way, you basically have to utilize portal technology, crazy gravity puzzles, and when you die, you don't actually die, you go to a spirit world, and in the spirit world you kind of have to do some platforming to get back to where you were, and then continue your fight against the alien invasion. I gotta say, that was the most unique thing about this game. I really liked that spirit world aspect. Some people thought it made the game way too easy, but I enjoyed it. It's more of a casual first-person shooter with a really intense story. I really do like the story of this game. And of course we have a couple of quotes at the front, just to get people to want to buy the game even better. This is truly a next-generation game whose ideas and visual sheen can never be executed on anything other than the most cutting-edge console platform, X360, a surreal masterpiece from 360 magazine. Let's just take a look at the side art here. Pretty much the same thing on both sides. You got Tommy and then the Prey logo, 2K Games. And then you have all the information on the back of the box. Some great art. Screenshots from the game. I do have to say, this enemy reminds me a lot of a Doom 3 enemy. Living weapons, a faithful sidekick, vehicles, giant environments, jaw-dropping memorial moments. A story of redemption and destiny, and a 3-hour epic soundtrack by Jeremy Soule. Imagine a place where gravity isn't always down. It can be controlled, twisted, flipped, and even warped around small planetoids. Imagine walking on walls and ceilings. Can you handle this new challenge? Multiplayer game innovations. I will say I never touched the multiplayer of this game, so I don't know how it was. For those that did, please let me know in the comments down below if it was any good. From the developer that brought you Bullet Time, including Deathwalk, dying is no longer annoying. It's fun. I will say, I did enjoy dying. Which, in this game, I have to say. In Spirit Walk, leave your body to explore, ambush, and solve mind-blowing puzzles. Portal changes everything. Experience for the first time the reality-bending efforts of a portal world. Prey sets a new standard that will completely mess with your mind. And of course, this game is rated M for mature, blood and gore, intense violence, partial nudity, and strong language. And to entice you to buy it, it kind of shares with you what you get. Exclusive metal packaging, pewter figurines, Hunter and Tommy, the Art to Play illustration book, and a free soundtrack download. We'll get to that in a minute. But now that we know all the outside packaging, let's take a look at the actual inside. It has a very nice slipcover. A very normal, very disappointing metal tin. I always dislike this metal tin. I mean, come on. Put some sort of image on there. How hard is that? I do like the back. At least the back has something on there. Prey on the side. And nothing else. Alright, let's take a look at the inside. Yeah, the hinge kind of broke off pretty much right away, so the hinge is kind of useless. We're going to take a look at the metal figurines. I never painted these, but one day I might if I have the time. We got Tommy. That's not a bad metal figure. I do like it. Pretty good detail. Especially for the time that was the mid-2000s, so not bad. Here is the Hunter. Pretty good detail all around. Here is the art of Prey. Kind of some nice artwork there. Let me get that in full view. They're not going to show everything. Creatures. I gotta say, I feel like the creature design was heavily inspired by a lot of the classic Doom creatures and Quake creatures, which is not bad to draw inspiration from if you're doing an alien invasion type game. Levels. Some of the levels were pretty cool. I always love level designs. To see different level designs in books like this, concept art, I always love that. And then these are some of the weapons at the back, I believe. Love that portal. Yeah, we got some of the weapons that you can pick up in the game. The weapon design I wasn't too impressed by, I will say that. The weapon design was kind of a letdown. Got the big old wrench. Melee. Alright. Registration card. Kind of cool. This disappointed me so much. Free direct song soundtrack download. Download now at that website /Prey Collector. First off, I doubt that website's even functional anymore. Second, who wants a digital version of the soundtrack? When you buy the collector's edition, you want the physical CD. That is the whole point of buying, or not the whole point. One of the major points of buying a collector's edition is that you get the physical soundtrack. To get just a redeemable code sucks. It sucks! I'm sorry. I'm one of the few people that actually listen to soundtracks every once in a while. You know, I'll be like, oh, look at that. I got the Final Fantasy soundtrack. I think I'll put the disc in and listen to some cool songs. Oh, look at that. I have, what's one of the games I have that has a soundtrack? I got the Fable soundtrack. I think I'll listen to that. Oh, look. I got the Dead or Alive soundtrack. I might give that a listen to. You know, instead of just being like, oh, just put it in the game and never listen to it, you know. I don't know. That just pissed me off royally, that it was a digital download. Then we, of course, have the manual. No reason to go over that. And then I have a final minifigure. Now, this was not originally part of the collector's edition. The only way to get this was as a pre-order bonus. You had to pre-order the collector's edition before the game came out, and then you would get this when you pre-ordered it, and then you'd pick up the game when it came out. So this was a pre-order bonus. You had to put I got it at Best Buy. You had to put $5 down in order to get it. This is another creature from the game. Pretty ugly. There we go. And you might be like, so, it's kind of cool, but where's the game? You know what? I was wondering that myself. So you could get the game one of two ways. You can either remove the styrofoam insert, or it pops open like that. And it just floats on this little rubber piece directly at the back of the tin. I think that's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly stupid. How hard would it have been to put the actual game case inside this tin? The tin would have had to be a little bit thicker, but guess what? I would have much preferred to have the actual game case instead of this incredibly stupid way of building your collector's edition. It sits on here. You have just enough clearance between the edge of the disc and when you move the flap. And on top of that, you know, it's floating there. This is kind of on top of it. There's not a whole lot of room between this stupid plastic insert and this, the disc. Yeah. This is a poorly designed collector's edition, if I've ever seen one. I would not be surprised if this disc is warped and does not work anymore after sitting in this collector's edition after all these years. Yeah, poorly designed collector's edition, in my opinion. And for those that are sealed collectors, good luck if you ever decide to open your Prey collector's edition, finding out if the game copy actually works or not. Alright, the tray's back in there. I put the little pre-order bonus inside there. Put him back in here. And I'll put him back in here. I do like the way that that's kind of displayed in the little foam piece where Tommy and the hunter are having a standoff. So, with all that said, that is the Prey Limited Collector's Edition Showcase. In my opinion, great game. I love the fact that it came with miniatures. You don't see a lot of games come with that anymore. However, the downloadable soundtrack, absolutely stupid idea, and the place to store the game, absolutely stupid idea. Overall, if I'm just rating it on Collector's Edition alone, the minis definitely raise the overall value, but it still qualifies as a 7 out of 10 because of the stupid downloadable you know what? The minis can't save it. 6 out of 10. The stupid downloadable soundtrack, absolutely stupid. I hate that. And the way that the actual game is held in the Collector's Edition. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this, and I will see you next time. This is Booster Box Buster, and I'm signing out. Peace.